Charles.
Sophie.
Well, it must be a year since we left.
Yes, I'd rather not talk about that, if you don't mind.
Have you been avoiding me?
No, of course not. Won't you sit down?
Oh, Uncle Charles, you don't look well. Oh. So it's still published?
Yes, but under another editor, of course.
It's been a year now. Can't you forget that night?
My dear, do you imagine after what happened that I could enjoy sitting here with you making small talk?
I came to you for help, do you remember? And you told me it was nothing.
Oh, Steve, would you like a cognac?
Yes, thank you. Uncle Charles.
I'm not your uncle. I've known you since you were a baby. I never thought the time would come when I wouldn't be glad to see you.
That's not fair. I did my best to stop what happened.
All right. We're both guilty. If only Max hadn't come into my office that day.
Yeah.
Monsieur de Maréchal's.
Monsieur. Yeah.
Mr. Drummond.
Thank you, Miss Pym. Well, I've just been dancing at your excellent journal.
Yes.
Do please sit down. As a matter of fact, I'm a subscriber.
Oh, you agree with my judgments?
Well, not always, but quite often. Please sit down. Now, how can I help you?
Oh, you must be one of the oldest wine shippers in England.
Yes, we are the oldest.
Well, I admire your refusal to keep up with appearances. No, I mean not to modernize your delightful offices.
Oh, yes, well, we see no need to.
Oh, yes, quite so. Mr. Drummond, for an article in my journal, we are asking various authorities on wine to give their opinion on the greatest vintage they have ever sampled.
Well, ask a dozen experts and you get a dozen different opinions.
Oh, yes, well, that is the interest of the article. But we have found some agreement on one.
Which one?
A Bordeaux, a Saint-Fleur, 1864.
Yes, that might be my choice as well, if one has to have a consensus.
Yes, but what is the good of consensus when no one can taste it? If I can't taste it, there's not one bottle left on the face of the earth.
Are you so sure?
Well, I have heard it said that
Yes.
there may be one bottle remaining. Is it true?
Oh, my dear Monsieur de Maréchal, everybody knows that the last bottle of Saint-Fleur 1864 was drunk a generation ago.
Everyone?
Would you excuse me? Come. All right, Peter?
Yes, thank you very much.
After my partner's death last year, we found this bottle amongst his private stock.
You haven't been tempted to open it?
Well, I've resisted the temptation. The wine's dangerously old. It would be painful to open it and find it had died.
Oh, you are English, that's the trouble. This is Puritan self-denial.
Huh?
Mr. Drummond, we must come to terms. What price do you ask for this?
Oh, the wine's not for sale.
Oh, it must be for sale.
And incidentally, I'm Scottish, not English. There's rather a difference.
Look, I am in touch with someone who would pay £2,000 for this bottle.
No, really.
Kyros Kasoulas.
Ah, yes, Kasoulas. He backs your magazine, doesn't he?
Yes, one of the 4 richest men in the world.
Yes. He married a girl I've known since she was a baby.
You know Sophie?
Yes. We come from the same part of Scotland. I supplied his father's cellars. He used to shoot with them. Taught Sophie to fish. Use a gun. Well, air gun, of course. I'm a sort of adopted uncle to her.
The family didn't approve of her marrying Casoulas, huh?
Well, their objections dwindled when they found out how much he was worth.
So you know Casoulas?
I know of him.
A great collector, Mr. Drummond. He has a passion for the unique. It is his only interest now. To possess the priceless work of art, the rarest jewel, the last bottle of wine. For this, he might pay anything.
Yes, but I told you the wine's not for sale, not even to Casoulas.
Oh, look, you can't keep it here. Dying paps, never to be tasted. I mean, it's sacrilege. It's crazy. You can't. You take it. Sorry. I have a heart condition. I'm not allowed to get upset.
Is there anything I can do?
No, don't speak for a moment. Ooh. High explosive, but it keeps me alive.
Shall I go for a doctor?
No, I'm used to it. I'm all right with these. No, I don't want a doctor. I want that bottle of wine.
Hey, Sophie! Sophie, darling, tell me what you make of this one. You like it? Oh, no, you're not drinking. Never mind, it's only a drop. Just try it.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's delicious.
It's fourth rate, like Max. Mr. Drummond, you got some beautiful wine here, and I'm going to buy a whole lot of it from you. But I'm sure that my good friend Max will have told you why I'm really here. It's that Saint Fleur, the one bottle. Tell me, what's the chance you're still fit to drink?
Well, who can tell? The 1864 vintage was particularly fine. It may live longer than most. On the other hand, it may already be dead. That's why I won't open the bottle myself or sell anybody else the privilege. This way, it's a unique and magnificent treasure. But once its secret's out, it may be just another bottle of wine gone bad.
You English, you know, you're a race of poets. You're all crazy. You love things like that.
Yes, actually, my family's Scottish.
Scottish, yeah, of course. So I'm sorry.
Please.
You were wine merchants to Sophie's father.
Well, a little more than that.
Yeah, well, good. Then your Scottish blood will make you practical. Now listen, I'll make you a proposition.
Mr.
Mr.
Casoulas.
Drummond, for this one bottle, I will give you
please.
£10,000.
No, with no guarantees to its quality.
I'm not buying a bottle, Mr. Drummond. Not a bottle of wine. I'm buying romance. Romance for a very special occasion. You see, in 2 weeks' time, Sophie and me have been married 5 years.
Oh, my congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I've been worrying. You see, I could give her jewels, a villa, yeah, but when you're married to a young woman only half your age, you want to give her romance. You want to give her something unique, something she don't forget. You understand what I mean?
Yes, I understand.
Good. Then we got ourselves a deal. Now you send the bottle along to my hotel. I keep it in my suite for the next 2 weeks. Always stand upright so the sediment go down and the room temperature constant at 70 degrees.
65.
All right, 65. Okay. And you see, I don't want to decant it. I want to pour the wine straight from that old bottle.
That might be risky.
Well, risky? You mean to pour with a hand steady like that? Ah, I'm used to taking risks, Mr. Drummond. And you'll be there, I hope, to see everything is done just perfect. Well, now, come on, you agree? The date, Tuesday the 12th, and the price?
I can't resist the invitation.
That's not an invitation, it's a command. Come on now, then. It'll be just the four of us. It's you and me, and Sophie, and my good friend Max here. You enjoy yourself, darling. Max taking care of you. Listen, I've been worrying what to give you for our anniversary. And suddenly, right here, I get it. Mr. Drummond is... May I call you Charles?
Oh, please.
Well, Charles and Max, the big expert, they both agree that the finest wine ever made came from a little village near Bordeaux called Saint Fleur in 1864. And I've just bought for you the last bottle in the world.
You've got it.
I got it. And together, the four of us are going to drink it. What do you say to that?
Oh, darling. What a beautiful thought.
Congratulations. That is wonderful.
Miss Pym said you were down here. I insisted on seeing you.
What's the matter, my dear? Thank you, Miss Pym. Now, come upstairs.
No, I only want to ask you something.
Well, we can't talk here. Thank you, Peter. Sit down. Right. Now, what's it all about?
Well, it's quite simple. Max was my lover and Kiros has found out.
Oh, my dear. I'm a wine shipper, not a marriage guidance counselor.
No, it's wine I want to ask you about. Is it possible to poison a bottle of wine before the cork is pulled? Well, that precious son, whatever it is, I mean, don't you realise why he's bought that bottle? Why he's made all these elaborate arrangements? It's to get me and Max at that table, to make sure we drink out of the same bottle.
What? Have you told Max that you suspect this?
No, I can't. He's not well. He mustn't be worried or upset.
But supposing the wine's dead, then nobody would drink it.
But supposing it's good?
Well, then I'd drink it myself.
Oh, Uncle Charles,
all right.
you know...
All right. Well, I suppose it's possible to put a hypodermic needle through the cork, but even so, it would be difficult to find a poison that wouldn't change the taste, kill the wine, as well as you and your friend.
You disapprove?
Oh, not of adultery, of your choice.
Oh, try to understand, Uncle Charles. Kiros doesn't really love me. He married me for my background, my family. I'm an ornament, a monument to his success and his virility.
And do you love Max?
Oh, I'm fond of him. He's very kind. It was never serious. But Kiros has found out. Can you imagine for a man like him how he feels humiliated? He wants to be revenged.
Yes, but he'd choose a different method. He's far too intelligent to murder somebody by poisoning a bottle of wine. They'd analyze the dregs, the glasses. There'd be a post-mortem.
I don't know, Kiros. He's capable of anything.
Well, my dear, I think you're making a lot of fuss about nothing.
Then there's nothing you can do to help.
Well, don't worry. I'll be there on the night. We'll both keep an eye on that bottle. All right? Come on, I'll buy you some lunch.
Our friends will be here soon. You will serve dinner at 8:30 precisely.
Bien, monsieur. Sorry, OK.
The French is more elegant.
D'accord, monsieur.
Careful.
I understand, sir. To knock it over would be a catastrophe.
You could call it that. You look very beautiful, my dear.
Thank you.
Do you like my little present? Say that you like it.
Yes, of course.
Good.
Ah, Ah, here they are, Charles, my dear fellow. I'm so glad to see you. Sophie, darling, look who's here.
There you are.
Max, my boy, I'm not going to offer you an aperitif tonight, you understand?
Of course.
Look, you see?
All that fuss about a bottle of wine.
Charles, I want your advice. Waiter, are you ready to start serving dinner?
Sir.
What do you think? You think it's time we let her breathe the air now?
Yes, as long as we allow it to breathe for no longer than half an hour. That's about the limit, in my opinion.
No, okay, here we go then. The first time in over 100 years. Phew. Come on, Max, come over here. You got to keep a check on this every step of the way. See, that's the kind of corkscrew I like.
Yes.
Not these modern mechanical things. This way you get a feel of the cork. You can tell how deep you've gone.
That it? Stop.
Don't worry, I've stopped.
I must be careful not to let the slightest speck of cork inside the wine.
I haven't been married to Kiros for 5 years without learning a little.
Here she comes now. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Hey. You all right, Charles?
Yes, that tells us nothing.
No, but I think there's hope. Yes? I think there's hope. And in half an hour, we shall know.
They're ready for the fish.
Me? Oh, they sent me to an American school in Switzerland, eh? Now, that was quite an experience, let me tell you. The greasy Greek, they call me. They give me a pretty hard time, those boys. But, you know, that's what made me decide to be a rich man. But rich. I don't like to be pushed around. You know, it's a funny thing. Some of those same little boys, they grow up, they become big men, and they come to me now. To me. And they said, Katsoulas, please, will you help us? Help finance the movie, the little snob magazine, what? Well, it's hot in here, don't you think?
No, don't think so.
No? Yeah, they... Hey, waiter, what's going on here? I give orders this room to be kept 65 degrees. Look, the thermostat, 80.
I could open the window, sir.
No, leave it alone. Wine could be disastrous, sudden drop in temperature. What do you say, Charles?
Well, it would be inadvisable.
No. Well, I'm not going to die of heat. That's one thing for sure. Come on, take your coats off. Come on, take it off, take it off. Max, Sophie, you don't mind, do you, darling?
No,
No, there you are. Sophie don't mind, so the wine can't mind either. Come on, off with it, Max. Take it off. That's it, come
I'm from
on.
the south where room temperatures are a little higher than yours.
Well, you think you're going to sit there and put us all to shame in your jacket? No, come on, off with it. There. Oh, God, there goes your knife on the floor. No, don't pick it up, Max. That's the way to give you a nice clean one. Never eat anything nasty and dirty off the floor. That's what my mother taught me when I was little. That's better than it. Yes. Like your suspenders, Charles.
Now the rum's the wrong temperature. Typical.
Nice, very good, the fish.
It's very good.
Well, the big moment has come. Sophie, my darling, with your permission. Waiter, lights, please. Thank you.
Oh, we should have had candles. Candlelight is still the best for judging the color of a wine.
My fault, I forgot.
It does not matter.
This is a big occasion for you, Max. Something for you to tell your readers about.
Oh, tonight I'm not thinking of my readers. For me, simply to be present when the bottle was opened. To drink the wine that no one will ever drink again. Oh, my dear Kasulas, this is a privilege for which I have no words to thank you. No way to express my gratitude.
Sure. Well, don't upset yourself, my boy. Well, enough of talking. We have passed the time, and now the moment has come. Sophie, my darling, is my gift to you. Charles, Max. Now, in this battle is a mystery, and we must have respect for it. Charles, you were right. You said that while this bottle is corked, it keep it secret. But once it is open, it could be just another bottle of bad wine, a joke, a disaster. No. We must not drink it.
But my dear Kasulas, you don't understand. The bottle is open.
Calm yourself.
Yes, but when the bottle is open, the wine will die.
Don't get excited.
Kasulas, please believe me. I do know what I'm talking about.
You do yourself an injury.
Mr. Dolan, please explain to him. Will you explain to... That is the last bottle in the world.
Watch, my friend. Watch very carefully. Look what I do now.
Max!
Max! Kill us! What are you doing to him? Your pocket disappeared! They're not here! A doctor, quickly, please! And an ambulance, quickly, please!
It was murder, and we both witnessed it. Your husband was playing on the fellow's emotions. He knew it would bring on a heart attack, and Max had apparently forgotten to bring his pills. Or had he? Kasulas took them out of his pocket, didn't he? You're looking well, Sophie.
I am well, and happy.
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, thank you. I'm also in love.
Oh, who's it this time?
My husband, who else?
Your husband?
Do you know, it's hard to remember why I was ever unhappy with Kiros. When he emptied that bottle, poured the wine all over the floor, because of me.
And killed your lover because of you.
When I knew how much I meant to him. Well, Uncle Charles, I went to his room that night. Oh, do forgive me. I must go. I have enjoyed our little chat.